might stand for several tacos or super training. Either way, it's a win-win. All right, we got day number 17 on the Smolov squat cycle. This was Friday. This is week 3 of the base cycle. As I told you on Wednesday, it's getting a little heavy. Today was no different. Definitely started getting a little heavy. They did not move fast. Again, that's not the main point. Doesn't matter. The weight was 80% plus 35 pounds for 7 sets of 5 reps. Got them all, no trouble. Only issue I had going on today was my right knee on the inside is a little tweaky. And believe it or not, no, it is not from the high volume of squats or the weight of the squats or anything to do with squats. It's actually the way I get in and out of my car. It's a little thing, and when I get in and out, I kind of have to fall in and crawl out, and I'm constantly twisting my foot to the side and putting some weird pressure on that leg. So I actually have to pay attention to how I get in and out of my vehicle now, which I knew was going to happen when I got it, but you got to do what you got to do. So I just have to be very careful of it. I have to notice it. I have to try not to get in and out like that anymore, and just be more conscious of it, I guess. I did not wear my sleeves today. Interestingly enough, I don't want to put a Band-Aid on things, typically. If something is going to go wrong, or typically when things do go wrong, you always hear that person say that they felt this or that prior to it happening. If you put Band-Aids on things and you're constantly covering them up, you're not going to know when it's coming. I would rather feel what's going on, and if my body tells me I have to stop or back off or take more rest, then you can listen. If you can't hear those things going on, or you don't feel them, as the case may be, that's when trouble happens. So I was aware of it today. Didn't really want to throw the sleeves on to cover anything up. I wanted to see how it felt on every rep. And I took my time, knocked out my reps, got everything done. So that was not good, not bad, just kind of the way it is. So that's just my perspective on covering things up or paying attention to them, or however you want to look at it. I think that's probably opposite of what most people would do, but that's just how I feel about it. So there you go. Again, I finished up with the reverse hyper, empty, because I have to squat tomorrow. I did 5 sets of 8 instead of 4 sets of 10. Not a huge difference. I still get 40 reps in, but it just breaks it down a little simpler, a little bit easier, I guess, to do 8 rather than 10. Again, it's just a recovery thing because I'm right back at it again with less than 24 hours rest. It's probably a good idea to do as little work as possible and remain fresh, the Russian way. So tomorrow is going to wrap up the base cycle, at least as far as the work aspect of it goes. Next week I'm resting, and then on Friday I'm going to try and hit a nice single and see where we're at. I don't usually really like to make predictions and just kind of get what I get. I'm kind of hoping, if everything stays healthy, good, anywhere between 455 495 on the real high end. Anywhere in there I think would be great. Even 455 would be great. Again, yes, I've squatted in the mid 5s previously, but that was 2 injuries ago and several years ago. So if this routine gets me anywhere near there, that would be fantastic. So the only reason that I'm saying possibly 495 is just because I've been there before. So now that I've got some volume under my belt with a little bit of weight again, maybe the body will be like, all right, let's do this. I don't know. We're going to find out. 455 I think is very reasonable. When I did the 405 prior to the routine, I might have had a little bit left in the tank, not a ton. I know 405 was the right number to start because, as I said, Wednesday and even today, the weights were moving a little slower. So if I bump that number in the beginning to 425, 430, I'd probably be missing some reps by now, and that's not the idea of this program. So I think, in hindsight, that 405 was right on the money as far as picking a weight to start this routine at. So that's it, man. I'm going to rest up. I'm going to eat. I'm going to squat again in less than 24 hours. Bang out those last 10 triples. And hopefully things go well and that's all right. And I'm going to rub down the knee with something I can find. I don't know. Maybe I got some Tiger Balm. Maybe I got some equine rub laying around. I don't know. Slather that on there and pay attention to it the rest of the day. Just try and take care of it. Wrap it up if I have to, not while I'm squatting, just, while I'm moving around today, just to kind of keep it warm and hopefully happy. And then that's all we got. And we'll see how tomorrow goes, and I'll let you guys know. Thanks for checking in.